So today we're going to learn how to use our straight ruler, or what they usually call this as the grading ruler. Okay. I have one that has cm on one side, and when you see these grids, that's the inches side, and you can see I have 8 small grids. Okay. So let's try to use it. I'm going to draw a straight line using my ruler. Okay. So this is my original. There are many lines in this ruler that I can use to give me a parallel line from the original. So if I'm looking at the CM side, that first horizontal line, so if I place my original line along that first line, okay, I show again. This is my original line. There is a horizontal line here. If I place my original line right on that line and I draw, I change my line style so you can see. Okay. This distance is 0.5 cm. Okay. Let's do another one. There's another line here. Okay, so I place my original line on that and I draw. That's a 1 cm difference. Okay. And I can draw more. Now I'm going to use the inch side. So there are 8 grids. So if I line up my original line on the 5th grid, I draw. That's a 1.5 cm distance. If I lined up with the 6th grid, that's 2 cm from the original. All with respect to the original line. So this is very useful if you're trying to put in seam allowance around your block. So now let's take a look at curves. Let me just draw a curve. This is my original line. Usually for curve, the seam allowance is 1 cm, so we won't use the rest. So this is how you do it. That's 1 cm. All right. Line it up with your curve until they meet. You can see that it is right on top of the curve, but it starts to delaminate and fall away from the curve. It's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw up to the point until just before it splits, I put my pencil or my pen in place. Don't move your pencil. What you want to do is you want to rotate your ruler such that the ruler and the curve comes together again for a distance only, and it will start to split. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to go all the way till just before it splits. I'm going to put my pencil there and again rotate, and you have to do this motion so as it gets more curved, the more you need to rotate, and then the amount of distance that you can trace becomes shorter.
So you can go in and make sure everything else is okay.
So that's how you get the 1 cm seam allowance on your curved edges.